Hey guys, this is Julie. Welcome back. We're going to start our video off today with just walking around and seeing how much things are changing around here. We had a lot of rain over the last few days, and the sun's back out today shining and warming things back up, so things are really shooting up and things are changing really fast. I was going to give you guys a little tour so you can see how things are changing around here. Let's start our tour with this beautiful green stock. Isn't it lovely? The girls and I have been enjoying this Swiss chard because it's got this pink to it. Pretty pink. And red beets are coming. We got some kale. That's real big. These are some additional red beets I planted. Carrots. And some more Swiss chard. There was some lettuce. Let's see. Ah, here we go. We'll turn you around so you can see a little bit better. A type of lettuce that I had in a mix. I'm probably going to stick a few more lettuce in. I got a couple of empty slots where I had stuck some, like these are red beets that I stuck in there, and they're coming up looking nice, but I just go ahead and stick a couple different kinds of lettuce in a few spots that I got. Oh look, there's a red beet too. And a few empty spots that are I can put some stuff in. So here's the lettuce and herb bowls. Some of the herbs are coming along, starting to get a little bit on these ones, and this one's got a little bit nicer. I think this looks like a parsley and a basil. The oregano didn't come up yet. I was getting ready to weed over here and notice I have two calendulas, and this is a snapdragon. It looks like a purple, I think that's what it was a purple variety that came back from last year. Guys, look at these tomatoes and peppers. I am so impressed. I'm getting these out today. They're going outside, getting them planted. These are my little itty bitty baby ones that we'll see if I get anything off of them. All of these I am so excited for. First real good crop of tomatoes. I got this bed cleaned out, and the red beets are coming along, and my mint wants to kind of shoot out everywhere, but I've been able to contain it a lot up here in the sections. I want to show you guys this. Check this out. Look at that cabbage. It's starting to want to roll up in the middle, get its head, so we'll see how it turns out. I planted 5 seeds, and there was 2. I'm not sure what happened to the other one, but here's my other front bed garden area. These are radishes that have went to seed, and I'm just leaving them because I figured they can sprinkle their little seeds everywhere, and I can have volunteer radishes in the fall. And this little baby coming up, and then here's some of the lettuce that we've been eating off of this. I need to come back and get the rest of this cut up and eat it soon. My radishes, I mean, look at these little things. These little lilies will be blooming before we know it. Note to self, probably a good idea not to plant things in the back row when you know that there's gladolias and all kinds of other things growing back here. All this back here that's like dead and drying up, that's where my tulips were. Bed's pretty well cleaned up. I'm going to go get some mulch and just lay it over top of it, and then it'll be feeding the bulb and it'll be good to go. Carrots are coming along. I do need to thin. Some spots are thicker than others.
Can I tell them that that's a tulip bulb?
Sure.
And right down here is a tulip bulb.
Yes, there is, huh? And I have lots of calendula that are lots and lots of calendula coming up. That's all self-seeded from last year. They're all volunteers. My poor rose, I need to put some more stuff on it. I did put some stuff on and it rained, so there's little baby bugs, little spiders on here. But check out, look how pretty.
They also ate my mom's leaves.
They did eat the leaves, huh?
And they ate a couple off of this branch.
So this is the coreopsis, and I have a whole bunch of it, like this, ready to bust open into its beautiful yellow flowers on the other side of our garage. And the groundhog and its 3 babies ate it all the way down. And it started to grow again, and they started eating it again. So they haven't found these ones. Hopefully they will be able to bloom. They're getting close. I've got 3 over here. Here is the milkweed, getting ready to go to bloom. It'll grow and get a little bit taller. This is just a telephone box that I like to try to put zinnias around to cover it up so we don't have to keep looking at it all summer. I told Eliza these are her babies to look after. So she's been,
I want to turn.
well, Mia likes to help when she can. But she needs to clean out the inside of the pen. She's giving them grass and they're inside. These are the radishes we just planted and they've already come up and are looking so good and healthy. Got a whole
Where's
row.
the radishes?
These are all radishes. The watermelon are coming up.
Done.
It was a cold and rainy and it got a little bit of yellow on the ends, but I think it'll pop out and be alright. So this bed behind me is where we planted the beans and they're really shooting up, doing really good.
Look.
Hey guys, so it's the next morning and I didn't get the camera back out last night to show you what I worked on, so I was going to show you real quick. I didn't get as much done as I wanted. We ended up having a fire with my in-laws. We ended up having a fire. My in-laws were over for dinner, and but I did get 2 new things planted in the garden, so I want to show you that also. Before we head off the deck to go see that, I was going to show you the kids' raised bed that's got the radishes and the lettuces in it. Look guys, look how tall everything's getting. The nasturtiums are looking nice and healthy. These 2 in the back I moved and they got a little bit of damage to them, but other than that they're looking pretty good. And the kids have been eating the radishes and been kind of messing around. Some of them are a little bit wilted because they wanted to see what colors they were, because there's about 3 or 4 different colors. Shades of like pinks and reds, and then there's even some like yellow. I planted some new kale and it's just popping up. And this stuff's starting to take off a little bit. Get a little bit bigger. And look guys, one of the irises we just planted opened up and it's a deep purple. And I see there's one behind it and one over here on the side that's looks like it's gonna get a bloom for us. I'm gonna come through with we have a little a mini tiller that my in-laws just got and they're gonna let us borrow it to work up the rest of this section. But I did went through to make sure I wasn't gonna get any flowers, and there's a sunflower. And then down on this end I have quite a bit of bachelor buttons, plus my kale and lettuces and my lavender. He's watching the birds. So I was able to get this area done and now I'll be ready to plant zinnias, and I'm going to probably move some of these bachelor buttons since I have so many in one spot, and there's some other spots in the front row of these beds that I would like to kind of space them out a little bit. Now for my last surprise of the day, my in-laws got some roses and they gave us 2. They're knockouts, and so I got them planted. I'm going to show you. One, I put it on the corner. It's supposed to get 3 to 4 feet tall and 3 to 4 feet wide. And I planted this one down here. Look how pretty it is. So I'm just going to come through and kind of pinch off these. And just kind of pinch off the rest of those roses that are spent, and then throughout the season I'll give them some Epsom salts and things just to keep them blooming throughout the summer, because they're the kind that's supposed to keep blooming all summer, and they look like really nice healthy plants. I'd like to be able to continue to have them in bloom throughout much of the summer. Alright guys, I'm gonna go get my coffee and wait for the rest of the kids to get up. We're gonna go meet a friend at the park and try to get some of these tomatoes planted this afternoon. Maybe. get him back to sleep since he was up kind of early. Anyhow, I hope y'all have a good one, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye now.